A couple of 3 years ago, I had some coaching gear custom made by UMA. I had some mitts, some sticks and a punch shield, and I like them so much I've bought some punch paddles and some more mitts. Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel. I'm Simon, full-time boxing coach, and here on Fit to Box channel I'll bring you all things boxing equipment. As I said in the intro, a couple of 3 years ago I had some custom coaching gear made by UMA, and I reviewed this gear, and you will have seen me not only doing the review of this gear but also in my end of year awards. These were my Fit to Box Speed Mitt Champions and have been for quite a while. I also had some punch sticks from them with Fit to Box on there, and these are my best punch sticks ever. Love using those. And then the punch shield behind me, again, I've used many punch shields and that one is the best. So I had 3 items from UMA. I've been that impressed and I've used them so much during my coaching at the gym that I decided I was going to get some more. And so I've got some punch paddles, which I will sort of go through and review, and also a new different type of pad. So let me put them to one side. Let's concentrate on the paddles. As you can see, you've got Fit to Box at the top there. Turn it round. You've got the Union Jack as the target in the middle. You've got that stitching there across the lettering. On the end there you've got that lace, and then on the handle you've got the black handle, you've got the UMA on both sides with that sort of gold sparkly effect on the actual cloth, and then you've got the loop, the elastic loop that obviously you put round your wrist to stop, if somebody hits it, stop the paddle flying off. Now you've got a hard side and you've also got a soft side. Okay, so what I tend to do is I tend to sort of have that facing the back. I have used it both ways, but I tend to use that as the target. Just seems to keep people a little bit more focused on where they should be punching. The only thing that I don't like with any paddles is sometimes if the people get it wrong where they're punching, they can sometimes punch you in the fingers, which is not great. But once you get somebody who's good at paddles, these are excellent, and you can hold them sort of there and hold them firm. You can hold them a little bit lower and hold them a little bit soft and just let them bounce off the gloves. You can get great combinations when it comes to paddles, and these are superb. So let me just show you there. These are 84 English pounds plus £38 shipping, so that's $99 US plus about $47 US shipping. But let me tell you, I will use these for years to come. Very much like the other gear, the other custom gear that I've had. I've been using it, and all I can say is it's got better with age, not worse. It hasn't broke, and it absolutely looks fantastic in the gym. Now, the only thing I would say is, obviously that was the original, and that's there, and as you can see, it's a little bit lighter in that red than the sort of the original red that was on the original ones. I'm not that bothered because I still love them. I think they're absolutely superb. So I will announce in this video that these are a new Fit to Box Paddles Champion. At the new year I did say that my favourite paddles currently were the superior ones, but these are better than them. I did have some UMA ones before, which was like a bright yellow and green, and they were great. But actually, when it comes to style, if I had a choice picking up these or picking up the green and the yellow ones, then I'll pick up these ones every single day. I've had the green and yellow ones a number of years and they're still great, but what I do is I am picking these up now. When it comes to paddles, I had a shoulder injury last year and I use paddles extensively because just a little bit less wear and tear on the shoulders if you've got the paddles. So that is why I mix up paddle work and pad work as well. So it is a little bit of a difference. I wouldn't say just use paddles, I wouldn't say just use pads. I use a variety, and that makes sure that your boxers are getting used to different types of kit. Also breaks up the sessions, makes it more interesting for them and also for you as a coach. So those are the paddles. Absolutely love them. Really pleased that I got them. And then I also them, and then I also got some new pads as well. So these are, as I'll bring that round, you've got Fit to Box again on the finger hood. You've got UMA there in that sort of cloth badge with the sparkly gold. You've got the lace that goes all the way around there. You've got a flat punch surface in terms of there's no scoop. So on that one you can see there's a scoop on the punch surface. This one is flat, although as you can see, when I say it's flat, it's actually curved. So the punch of the glove goes right into the middle of the pad. Again, the Union Jack there, you can see the stitching, so it's not just like a sticker or it's not just like flat. They've individually made that flag on both of these. So you've got the Velcro at the back, okay, which once it's set, I don't really sort of change that at all. I slide my hands in. Inside you have got like half a ball that is the grip ball that's in there, and your fingers sit lovely in like almost like a glove that is in there. And then, as I say, the more I use these, the better they are getting. These are all leather, both the paddles and these are beautifully made. These will last for years, and as I say, the style of them is wonderful, absolutely great. And I am finding that when I'm going to do any pads, I am picking these up as well. So again, I've used these since I've had them a few weeks ago. I've used these a tremendous amount. So these are about $100 US plus shipping. So that's about 85 UK pounds plus shipping. And I would say that they are well worth it, especially given the amount of customization that UMA can do. Okay, now there's two. Okay, now there's two caveats. I was expecting them to come in about 3 weeks, probably took about 7. So if you're impatient or you want the gear really quickly, I'm not going to guarantee that you're going to get it in the time. If you're like me and sort of just ordered it, and I didn't forget about it, but I knew it was on its way, and I wasn't in a rush for them. I've got plenty of pads, and I just waited. But it did take probably about 7, maybe a touch over 7 weeks. So there will be people out there saying, well, that's double the amount of time that you thought, which is true. So that's the first thing. The second thing is communication with them was a bit hit and miss. So I was communicating through Instagram. I sent off told them what I wanted. They sent a design. I had a couple of designs that I needed to choose between, and that was all fine, and I paid, and that was totally fine. But in the weeks where I was sort of saying any news, then I was getting sporadic sort of messages back. In the end, I did have to message them through their eBay account a couple of times, and they did respond. Now, their eBay account has got 100%. I did get some responses from the eBay account, but their Instagram was sort of not great, especially if I was thinking, right, well, what's going on? I wanted to know quickly. I certainly wasn't getting that quicker answers. So all I'd say to you as well is you need to bear that in mind as well. So the gear that UMA make is superb. The ones that I've had over the last 2 or 3 years, they've been brilliant. Absolutely loved them. Hence why I've got the new ones, and I absolutely love these as well. When it comes to how long it's going to take for you to get the stuff, I wouldn't sort of count the days down if I was you. And also when it comes to messaging, be patient. Don't get kicking off or going straight onto social media and saying, well, they're not responding, because I'm telling you that they're not the best at it. So unless they suddenly improve and the viewers can tell me, that would be great news for me to hear. But I can only tell you my experience, which was it was a little bit slow on the responses. In saying that, I am very, very pleased with what I've received, and I've got no complaints about sort of the paddles or the pads. Now, they used to have a website as well. They haven't got a current website. I think they're working on that. But again, if you want to have a look at what they're doing, go onto eBay and you've got head guards, you've got gloves, you've got pads, you've got paddles, you've got punch shields, you've got punch sticks. They do the whole thing, and there's different designs that they do which are pretty cool, and they also have the ability to do your own custom ideas as well, which is fantastic. So UMA, Universal Martial Arts, absolutely superb gear. Really pleased to have had some more. I almost feel like I've completed the set now, obviously, because I was some punch paddles light on the actual set, and I love the fact that I have got now 2 types of punch mitts, okay, and both of these are very, very sturdy, but they do feel different for the boxer and also for me as the trainer. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.